hit that subscribe button and the bell icon beside it to check out our latest videos before anyone else. Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and these are the 13 best features of Moto G5s Plus and some important tips and tricks. This is the highlighting feature of this phone. Using the dual camera setup, it enhances the subject by adding a blur effect in the background or foreground, just like the DSLR cameras. One of the two cameras on the back is a monochrome sensor, and it allows us to add a splash of color to a classic black and white photo, giving it a distinct look. This is how we can edit that. Once you take an image in depth enabled mode, you can change its background with anything. For it to work properly, difference between the foreground and background should be clear. Unfortunately, all the three features that I just mentioned aren't perfect. It's more of a hit or a miss. Like most of the phones in its price segment, we have a professional mode or manual mode on this phone. But this phone even has it for selfies, so you can take those perfect selfies yourself. In this mode, we can control exposure, ISO, shutter speed, color temperature, and focus point. This phone already comes with a wide-angle front-facing camera, and if you want, we can even take wider shots using the panorama mode for selfies. And if you want to take ultra-wide selfies, you can use the panorama mode for selfies. Just like the Moto G5 Plus, we have the option to choose between on-screen buttons and one-button navigation. Once enabled, we can swipe left to go back, swipe right for recent apps, touch to go home, touch and hold to sleep. We can even touch and hold for a long time for Google Assistant. Just like the previous Moto phones, we have some motion gestures, like chop twice to toggle flash. We can do a chopping gesture to toggle the flash. If it's off, it'll turn on, and if it's on, it'll turn off. Next, we can twist the phone twice to open the camera app. In the app, we can use the volume buttons to take a shot and even twist the phone twice to switch between the front and rear cameras. We also have the option to shrink the screen size. Once you enable this feature, swipe from the center of the screen to the bottom left or right to shrink the screen. Now it will be much easier for single-handed usage. If you want to come out of this mode, simply click the black area. We can even configure the phone to stop ringtones once we pick up the phone. I personally find this feature very useful. We can also flip the phone to enable Do Not Disturb mode. This mode is more like a silent mode. Next, we have the night display. Once enabled, it adds a warm tint on the screen and filters blue light. It is supposed to protect your eyes and help you sleep well at night. We can even set it up to automatically start and stop at a specific time. Just like all the previous Moto phones, we have Moto Display. Whenever you get a notification, display lights up and fades out. By the way, this phone has a white color notification LED light on the top left corner. Next feature is split screen mode. You can find it on any phone running Android 7.0 or above. To open an app in split screen mode, go to recent apps and drag an app to the top of the screen. Next, we can select the secondary app from the app list. In this mode, we can use two apps side by side. We can even resize each app. When compared to G5 Plus, this phone is more convenient to use split screen mode because of the bigger 5.5-inch display. In terms of hardware, this phone has complete unibody metal design. It has a great display, fast charging, and even an NFC. It might support Android Pay when it comes to India. Now coming to some tips and tricks, this phone supports adaptive storage. If 64 GB of storage isn't sufficient for you and you're using only a single SIM, you can insert an SD card and use it as internal storage. We can even install apps to the SD card. To enable developer options on this phone, go to Settings, About, and click the build number 7 times. Then you'll be able to see developer options in Settings. Earlier I have shown you split screen mode, but as of now, all the apps doesn't support this feature. So to fix that, go to developer options, scroll to the bottom and enable force activities to be resizable and restart the phone. Once you do that, all the apps can be used in the split screen mode. Just in case if you don't know how to take a screenshot, press and hold the volume down and power buttons to take a screenshot. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to see more cool videos on tech. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.